What's going on, everybody? My incredible people, just incredible here. So, I wanted to talk about this lineup. Um, I've really been enjoying myself modifying it. For starters, right now, this is the only figure I really these are the only two figures I really like in the line that I actually like. Like, I don't even really need to modify. But the reason why I'm sharing this video is primarily for Rhinox and Optimus. If you've seen any of my earlier videos, you would have seen that I kind of customized Bumblebee first, and then Nightbird. But I'm like having fun with this, and at least until the Studio series come out. So, for starters, this was like a long time coming. I modified this Optimus Prime. Really basic too. Like, I didn't do much. But I mean, oh my God, the difference is like night and day. Like, here he is on the back. It's basically gunmetal. And then I'll show you what I did to like hook him up. But I'll put a picture, or let's switch screens and show you what it looked like before and then now. Night and day, $33 figure. This is just gonna have presents on my shelf to represent the Beast Wars. So what I used for Optimus was basically this right here. It's just an acrylic gunmetal gray, basically. That's what I used for him. But also, I have like this, I don't have it with me, I put it up, but there is this chrome marker where I just basically just kind of brush it across the edge. Like, if you're not used to doing this, and if you're used to like customizing, bear with me, I've only been doing it like, this is like maybe my 4th figure ever. But like, my friend who's really good at it said you can like put it on like the edge of a cardboard and just like, or you just want to do like the corner, just a little, like how would it actually naturally get there? By hitting stuff, right? So that's basically what I did. The only thing I'm gonna do next is paint the smokestacks, the bottom of it, like a gunmetal gray, like so that it matches this as well, and boom, right there. And yeah, so basically, I just repainted. I know I got to go back and redo this leg, give it another coat because it didn't really come through. No, this leg. Can't really see in the light. But what happened was I did like a dark. I was going to do dark. I was just kind of testing it. And then like this stuff literally takes forever to dry, or like you'll leave a thumbprint. So at least let 30-minute dries. I need to get some gator clips to hold on to it. But I'm going to go back and add like yellow to like the lights, or a different color just to make it pop. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, while collecting, I've had fun customizing. So like, shout out to all the customizer out there, man. Like, it can be like rewarding. Next up, which I still have 2 more paint sessions, is Rhinox. Rhinox maximize. Why do you always sound like he was taking a shit? I'm gonna do his eyes red. Basically the way I did Rhinox, I used, and here's the paintbrushes I use. Like, to get like the details, I would use these because they just get in small crevices. But for Rhinox, I used one of these brushes, and I mixed, for the green, I had this lime green, and then I also mixed it with the gunmetal gray, and it gave me like that darker, like emerald looking green. I mean, this came painted like that, but I'm gonna go in and clean up the belly. I'm probably find copper. I wanted to silver to stand out more. I know it's copper, but you can see right here what he used to look like. I should have took it before and after, but this was like just like a project for me to have fun while watching The Departed. Shout out to that movie if you've never seen it. But anyway, I'd never seen it until literally tonight. So that was fun. So my mic died when I was recording this, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. But basically, the whole point that I'm making is it came out pretty bland at first, like when I first bought them, but I really liked how I just took it, mixed the paints together, and just blotched it on there. I even did like his toes to give it just a little bit more, because it was just one color. I wanted to give it like, the details to pop, because even though there's not many paint apps, all these characters and figures have like good detail on them. So I was basically talking about right here how Bumblebee was like the first attempt I ever did at modifying. And I I'll show you like a before and after, not one that I took. Like right there, I just mentioned how he was all yellow. So basically his feet, everything just had yellow. So I had to add that gunmetal. I had to add to the grill of him. I even had to add the Autobot logo on his forehead. And then I was talking about right here how Wheeljack, or how most people don't want to say it, I want to make him look like older. I love the figure, like how it turned out, but I want to make it look kind of like rusted and stuff like that, like an old Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, not Volkswagen Beetle, but like one of those old mystery vans. Then here I want to talk about the stars of the show. These are like the last two, or the two that I did this day, day being yesterday. Sorry, what? Optimus Prime. He has the gunmetal, and he looks like the, just putting a little streaks of like the silver paint job, to make it look like he's like scratched and stuff. It actually kind of makes it look like it's metal, even though it's all plastic. And I was also commenting like how I did it to the gun, nothing great, just swipe it on there. And then a lot of people who are, if you're used to detailing, you know that feeling. And if you never detailed or customized the figure, I suggest you like do it. I was saying how like these, I didn't mind spending the money because they looked like art projects to me. Same thing for Rhinox. So I believe like if you're watching this, now they've already had the Transformers breakdown for Hasbro. So they showed their Rhinox for Studio Series and their Optimus Prime for Studio Series, which in my humble opinion don't look that much better than these. So I'm gonna wait for the Takara Tomy like premium finish for both of these, because like I said, or like I've mentioned before, the Bumblebee live action movie, Takara Tomy premium finish Optimus Prime is my favorite. And I'm not done with these. I'm definitely not done with like Rhinox. I wanted to let the paint dry, and then I'm gonna go back and add like a little bit more of a touch up. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hoo-yah.